This is your boy, Roger Moore. Belief Show.
Affinity Xtra, be extra.
This is your boy, Roger Moore. Belief Show.
Affinity Xtra, be extra.
Yo, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. This is the boy here, watching more from Fankaty Dabo. Discuss music like origin, and I usually come with some lyrics and some vibes. My goodness, like I tried to start my car today. You know, when you just catch it wrong, guys, it's just not going. You're thinking, please, this is going back old school, but it's not, because it's true school. I look left and right, and I'm in a school. I know, I don't know today anyway. So yeah, but this is why I'm feeling Fankaty Dabo. Discuss music like origin, just really the positive vibe. I have got bare things to talk about, bare things not to talk about, and bare things should I talk about. Oh my days, oh my days, there's bare things going on about anyway. So yeah, but we'll get to it anyway. So yeah, this is what you're gonna take. Enough love. And you know why I do it, bro, people. You know why I come out here all the time, so chill out, do my thing. Is because it's for my people.
I put my trust in, I won't deny it. On this road to growth, you learn who and what to rely in. Needed some positive energy in my vicinity, seeking alliance with the peace of the Lord, believing His promises, staying alert, no compromises. I'm in compromise and can't do it. It's been some years just forming the sound. Gotta make some bread off the innovation to share with the family and all of my rounds, bringing the vibes in areas that truly need it, turning frowns upside down. We gotta cherish the freedom. We got the keys to the kingdom. It doesn't matter the season, I'm a beast. Putting in work to feed my people. I'm done with the tomfoolery, making my bread and dodge your ego. So true, so true. I gotta make my way up. The industry, I'm about to shake up. I'm always putting in labor. I ain't gonna never waver, never waver. Success I'm craving, not just for all the paper. I gotta build a legacy to pass on to all of my babies. Hey, I see the goal on the radar, I just need more patience. I'm eager to get my wife whatever she wants and feed a few families in Haiti. Buy a single mama brand new Mercedes, giving, investing, just sowing like crazy, making you dance like Patrick Swayze. I'm loving the joy the music creating. Can't believe I stole the grind, being so lazy. Waiting for some validation. I'm liberated from my old ways. God deserves all of my praise. Yes, sir. Yeah, I gotta feed my people. Yeah, I gotta feed my people. Yeah, I gotta feed my people. I gotta feed my people. Putting in work to feed my people. I'm done with the tomfoolery, making my bread and dodge your evil. I gotta make my way up. The industry, I'm about to share.
upper hand.
Bible verse in your bio will probably listen. I could probably flex like, where are all the rappers that you said hype? Nowhere to be found and now my set like, hold the culture down, they told me talk like I was Ted, right? Resurrect the tribe just like I met Fife. You boys need to meditate instead of fake. Celebrate on IG. Depression make you medicate with Molly. But what's that in your IV? And yeah, I'm sending shots like Rocky to your body. Before you overdose, I rope a dope like I was Ali. Versus methadone, just check the method, man. Indie try forever, you are not a distant second. And got the Holy Ghost, it's holy smoke, you catch it second hand. And I spent your whole advance on my wedding band. But I would never flex like that. And anytime I do, I just repent and get right back. Competitive like that. The scripture is a sedative like that. I'm set on the right track. I'm destined to fight back. We don't wrestle against flesh and blood. She say, won't he do it? I say, yes, he does. Couldn't care less if you covered in what I'm coming with. Covered in the blood because he blessed me, cuz.
Illiterate rappers that's getting screwed by your contract. A simple reader legal fee and you never signed that. Why that? I'm sick of all that ignorant capping. Man, I've seen you split but plead a fifth. You got some strings but your royalties, they don't exist. And now you're nervous cause you don't know how to feed your kids. Your shows is canceled cause the people sit. And they try to show another light to where hip-hop lives. Man, I might be the next short night. I feel Nike. My mindset is 10 moves ahead of you suckers. I'm writing algorithms so soon you'll address me like I'm Zuckerberg. This Mossberg is pumping, ready to blow. Man, I got melody, but I'm still coming heavy with flow. We open doors to places that they never thought we could go. And so before you come and ask me for advice on the side, you can pay me for consulting. You're wasting my time.
I'm with a wound, be like an ice pack. Your face under the mug, get your sight back. King Pacquiao, you catch it right back. I said I'll be right back, and I'm right back. But they don't like that. I might just hit the city with the crown on my head. A lot of rabbits that y'all be playing with probably be dead of dilly and tell me to chill. The summer's real, but y'all ain't got the reach to kill. I build sign of cathedrals and coliseums. Tribe is the sound of freedom. I put the hammer down like my brothers Liam. I treat them like what they is. Disobedient sons and daughters. I was the virgin with some kids. I'm on some new-ish. I'm Kanye on a bad day, but I'm down to earth. Cause hip-hop is a sad space, but I'm in it though. Trust me, I'm the pinnacle. The holy dope is digital, the pistol goes. Hey, Jesus died for that. You rappers, drivers whack, pull them over. Like where your license at for you could die with that. You don't bang, but it's a whole lot of gangs, don't touch me. I spit like a leopard, you couldn't touch me. We might just be exactly what you needed. I've been chosen since a fetus, you couldn't cheat it. Go ahead, repeat it, I dare you. As long as there's breath in my lungs, it's all hell King Jesus. At 45 with the levers of 116, I believe in. If junkies never was dreaming, cause humble beast was a season. We live as kings, commit trees in the tribe of village, we eat them. I mean, lead them, get them up. Kitty rap king, pick them up. Had to Lilo, stitch them up. Guess he wasn't quick enough. Don't hide, boy, you smell like chicken. Oh my, oh my.
Hey, yo, let me tell you something. Just know, if this was a race, you're not keeping up with us. If this was a fight, you're not even touching us. It's Indie Tribe Save Lives, and the life we saving is yours. So I don't want none of you little rappers coming in my DMs asking for the instrumental, cause there ain't no Instagram challenges, no TikTok challenges, no Charlie D'Amelio, no Addison Rae, no Bella Porsche, none of that. It's quiet for y'all. It's Indie Tribe, Tribe on the move, and God always. So make sure when you talk to me, make sure when you talk to the tribe, you talk to us nice, very nice. And when you hear them horses, just know it's over for you. You heard? Man, stop playing with me, son. Damn, come on, stop playing.
Yeah. Go, 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 go. Yeah. They say great things take time, right? Well, for 18 years I've been in line. Cause since 16 I've been writing 16s. On the 16th, take my check to guitar, send a line. And daydream about a time while I'm sitting outside on my tour bus, while I watch the people wait in line as they funnel inside. And they really come alive when the beat drop, everybody's hands up high. Oh my God, now I'm back in the ride. Yet I'm cruising the 5, trying to get to the wife. Cause I got another bill on the way. Cause they keep billing me every day. Yeah, this music's looking further away. Yeah, I get paid bi-weekly. I used to have dreams of buying Bentleys, and now I'm on the road doing every single show or a job, trying to pay the bills, trying to stay alive. Oh my God, help me out, cause I might just buy a cannon and wild out. I ain't trying to be famous, just cashed out, cause the Repo man be staked out. I see you on the corner, back on it, lean the front seat on them. Might wear a peak coat in LA summer, no bummer. Changed my persona, got swallowed in the wrong, wishing well like Jonah. My homie said, shine your light on the world, shine your light for the world to see. My homie said, shine your light on the world. Cause they gon' run up with the keys and they come up, but I'ma climb to the mountaintop screaming something like go, 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 go. Don't look back, just go, 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 go. Giving up ain't an option. No, 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 no. Don't look back, just go, 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 go. Yeah, go, go. Don't look back. Better wake up, smell the roses, they smelling like boo boo, boo boo, boo boo, boo boo. Shout out to my mom's in O2, she brought me boo boo, boo boo, boo boo. Boo-boo, I rock that sucker every winter, summer. I felt like the only kid that had to come up. I didn't know that she had to save for some months to give me that jacket just to feel like someone. She taught me how to cherish something. She taught me how to love something. Keep working hard till you get something. No assumption, that's judgment, no fronting. Your life will define your own suffering. Don't tailor your life off of their assumptions. Be yourself and never give up nothing. Cause you can climb up or you can climb down. They're always gonna be looking for something. I am not here to appease them. No need to plead, I ain't leaving. If I change up the treason, I got facts for my reasons. No need to act funny, cause ignoring me in public ain't really funny. So remember this time when they waiting in line. Don't be trying to act like you know me, you hit me from the side. My homie said, shine your light on the world, shine your light for the world to see. My homie said, shine your light on the world. Cause they gon' run up with the keys and they come up, but I'ma climb to the mountaintop screaming something like go, 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 go. Don't look back, just go, 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 go. Giving up ain't an option. No, 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 no. Don't look back, just
yeah, let's keep the fresh air and I think it's Xtra with a celebratory vibe anyway, still, yeah. I think the summer's trying to come through right now, still, yeah. Yo, still, and this is Forever Red Blood. That was a bit of Go 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 with Hope. We had just before that Tribal Council, and obviously for the J for my people. Yo, this was the Phillips Extra Celebrity Gospel Music Black RNG, and this is our week still anyway. So yeah, love to everybody out there. So you got some crazy things happening, crazy moves. Bear us up in prayer, man. We got some crazy moves going on here on the Phillips Extra in the background. Get ready for the 4th, 2023. Yo, watch this space. Oh yeah. Jeez, brother.
In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God.
People change, but you're the same today as you were yesterday, and will be forever, always, never change. And if you said it, know that your word will never break, and will be forever, always, yeah.
I love these smooth vibes, man. When it comes to the summer, trust me.
Be forever, always, always. You don't change.
I was raised by a queen but didn't have much. I used to struggle and hustle, I used to run into trouble and make my enemies shuffle. Stuck in a tunnel, a bubble, a real lost one, complete lost one. Until my aunt sat me down and said, you're godson. Oh yeah, shady boy, you really need to fix up. You're a sweet boy, forget the pick and mix stuff. Drug dealing, all the fraud, all the quick stuff. Yes, things changed, I got brave and put a ring on it. A Proverbs 31, the Lord bless me. Romans 12, 2 won't let stress reach. Showtime, you really changed, I heard you really preach. You went from sick up in the streets to these gospel beats. Separate wheat from the wheat, in Jesus life is complete. Trying to follow in his steps in here, discussing the tweet. In him I got the power, devil's under my feet. Word.
People change, but you're the same today as you were yesterday, and will be forever, always, never change. And if you said it, know that your word will never break, and will be forever, always, yeah. You don't change, and that will be forever, always, always.
so fly helicopters. Contaminated flesh need the doctors. So many actors, I feel I'm at the Oscars. It's bonkers, but anyway I press onwards. Yo, I never change into these monsters. Users, abusers of what prospers. Mobsters, false prophets, imposters. I've learned to carry my cross cause God conquers. Jesus, yesterday, today, forever. The fly kid in suede, the fly kid in leather. Praise the King of Kings, he reigns forever. Call me sunshine, walking in the rainy weather. Days lost in sin, chasing earthly pleasures. Satanic treasure, I escaped the pepper. Thessalonians, Paul, let's stamp the letters. Let your soul be measured on how you treat the beggars. Whoa.
People change, but you're the same today as you were yesterday, and will be forever always. Never change, and if you said it, know that your word will never break, and will be forever always. Yeah. You don't change, and that will be forever always, always. You don't change.
Here's what we're not gonna do. Free love and my phone. Gonna trust my baby. Lately, you've been loving me. No, no, no.
Yeah, here's what we moved to LA, then dye my hair blue. Fire up the lobby to stick a glue. Y'all be doing anything to get 1,000,000 views. Mommy, here's what you slide into my DM with those nudes. I wrote back, my wife got those too. And I'ma take hers if I had to choose. Here's what we buy 10 name brands, spend like 10,000. Wear it all at once, pretend you got style. Just cause you're paid don't mean you got taste. Here's what we right God first in my profile, then live my whole life like Satan child. If anybody say something, now they hating. Wow.
I won't apologize for being who I am. Tryna throw shade on me, say I love you. I won't apologize cause you feel some type of way. That's a no can do, no that's on you. Pretty girls make the world go round. I thought you knew that. Coco Chanel with it. No, I can't do that.
Pose for the pic when I'm tryna get food. Especially I know I'm in a terrible mood. Then they go and tell the news I'm a terrible dude. Nah, here's what we start throwing my feelings in the timeline. Then be mad cause somebody getting shine. Better back it up like Juvie in the 99. Now here's what we spend the rent money on brand new J's. Go and take a loan from the SBA just for the trip down to Miami-Dade. Like, wait, hold up, wonder if they ever gonna change. Grow up, I put a gold record in a frame. So what? Security guards at the game know us. I'm in my own lane doing donuts. Then I slide for my A1s, get them A5. Told my J-Lo I ain't going A-Ride cause I got a playbook that I gotta play by. Ay.
I won't apologize for being who I am. Tryna throw shade on me, say I love you. I won't apologize cause you feel some type of way. That's a no can do, no that's on you. Pretty girls make the world go round. I thought you knew that. Coco Chanel with it. No, I can't do that.
Yeah, Monster Bizzle, get some thoughtful raps right now coming in still. Yeah, you know, this is how we do it, man. Yo, this is YJ Fankaty celebrating got some music back on. We got to my boy, just DJ Zoe. Consistency.
I had a dream I was living in the crib just like this one. Same wife, different children, and it looks just like home, but feels like I'm visiting. I really can't tell if it's real or I'm tripping. As I venture into the kitchen, there's two chicks whispering. Figured they was friends with the wife as they kicking it. I see them both giggling. The laughs getting louder, and as I begin listening, it's clear that they dissing them. Either you drunk, pissing you off, piff or belligerent, and must not remember who kitchen it is you sitting in. Don't never disrespect my queen. You gotta get up and hit it before I really get pissed and start flipping. And before I can get rid of them, one of them said, listen, we'll leave, but in a minute, believe us, we'll be here again. We got permission from the guy that you're living with. What guy? Your friend upstairs with the lizard skin. I'll save you, I'll save you. I'll save you, I'll save you. From the monster. I'll save you, I'll save you. I'll save you, I'll save you. From the monster. So I hit the stairs, running fast, gun in hand, stopping through the house, looking for this man. Busting in the kids' room, well, they my kids, but they not my kids. That's the part that I don't understand. And I ain't mentioned anything from the kitchen. I just asked if any strangers came here to visit. They pointed at this drawing that they made, and this picture was a lady and some man with a face like a lizard. They laughing as I notice they hands hitting behind they back, and it was something black in it. I tell them to let me see. As I take a look closer, it's a voodoo doll of my wife with needles all over. And now I'm tripping, asking them where they get it and what are they doing with it, but all they doing is grinning. They looked at me and said, Dad, quit tripping. The monster inside y'all's room gave us permission. I'll save you, I'll save you. I'll save you, I'll save you. From the monster. I'll save you, I'll save you. I'll save you, I'll save you. From the monster. So I run up in our room and I see this man. He's standing over my wife and she bleeding bad. I pull a gun out to squeeze, but this thing is jammed. So I swing, but it's so slow I can't even land. I step around and I see his hand. It got my wife's heart in it and it's beating fast. She got tears running all down her cheek, but she keeps smiling though. You would think she ain't even mad. This dude got a hoodie on, I can't see his face. I'm just trying to figure if he a lizard or he a snake. Is it what the chick explained? Is it who the kids were saying? Giving everybody permission to cause my missus pain. He yelled something and it sounded like hypocrite. Except he ain't say it, he was hissing it. I asked him his name, he replied, Mark. Then he looked up, in his face, it was mine. I'll save you, I'll save you. I'll save you, I'll save you. From the monster. I'll save you, I'll save you. I'll save you, I'll save you. From the monster. I wake up and it's a chick laying next to me, but it's not my wife laying in the bed with me. Tears in my eyes and this dream got me dying inside, cause now I finally realized what it was telling me. The two women in the kitchen, they were dissing, cause the way that I was living had given them that permission. And now I wanna flex with words and check forward, but my actions is why they was losing respect forward. And them kids that I didn't recognize at first, see, they really were my kids, just not with her. And the doll with all the needles inside of her represents the betrayal they'd always be a reminder of. See, I was running around trying to be the hero, but the monster with her heart in his hand was me though. I know, you never let anybody hurt her, bro, but don't forget you in the position to hurt her most. I'll save you, I'll save you. I'll save you, I'll save you. From the monster.
Hallelujah. Blessed and highly favored. I love myself as well as my neighbor. Enjoy peace and love, yet I'm nothing to play with. Y'all running with the latest, what I believe is sacred. Our Father in heaven gave us eyes to see, to make distinctions between the psyops and the prophecies. I'm from a place where they downplay your atrocities, give you milk and cheese and never pay the proper fees. My brother's trying to calm the beast by copping pleas, but the only place the beast want the sheep is in his teeth. Father, forgive them for they know not what they do, but don't mistake, that's for the sheep who fell away, that's not for you. A wolf knows he ain't in the dark about his plans. He coming for the flock, he want that blood on his hands. Want your throat not to breathe. In the lake of fire, he wants you to go beneath. Praying on you until your flesh, he wants you to sow a seed. Deferred hope maketh the heart sick. Yeah, Satan love it when you deceive. Disparaging remarks about our heritage and false narrative that said there's no merit to what we read, man. That gaslight like a flashlight. I was born at night, but it wasn't last night. Y'all need to get that bag right. Wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just. One hell of a ticket, pun intended. Don't you say I cussed. We've been through enough, 400 plus. Our time is up. Take off these cuffs. I've been in repentance for this lust. Not with the porn, but I can swipe up an image and feel disgust. What? They think I'm tripping cause I want more for myself. So that even in my thoughts I'm not whoring myself, yeah. Luring myself away from righteousness with my desire. My right hand mislead me, cut it off like Michael Myers. Life is easy, it's just complicated by these liars. Truth is confiscated, to get it you need the God of Zion. They confuse the sheep with disbelief and self-reliance. Took the Father's name off creation and blamed the science. Hebrews never boarded but still became compliant. Mission aborted, some of us refuse to slay this giant. That talking head should be severed off and dead. Bring us Pentecost instead, let's start speaking with tongues of fire. Ain't wanna preach to us, now the preaching coming from the choir. Y'all too corporate, tell me how does a preacher retire? I see y'all done bought the lies and y'all receipt expired. From the Holy Spirit, I don't never want no peace and quiet. The sheep hear the word of the most majestic, wonderful counselor, blessed voice of the shepherd. Meanwhile, all of the goats are disconnected, lawless, trading the promise of the blessed for a death wish.
Yeah, a bit of Sean Burgundy now, Ms. Tiffany, and we'll go into the first chat coming up. I think I'm ready for that still anyway, so I think I'm ready. Yeah, cool.
Oh, Keys, you on mogul status.
Yeah. Woke up in the world gone crazy, but I'm feeling alright. I can't say it don't faze me, but I'm building my life. Yeah, the world I see is in HD. My love filter so bright. If I fail, I'm gon' fly. My God, I know my ceiling is so high. Rolling through the pain, sunshine in the rain. Hold out my name. It's gonna be all that I've been through. Thought that I was through, but I know it's true.
Seems like every day, another new problem coming your way. It's so hard to believe, cause all of this madness trying your fate. Lean and don't stress, don't worry. No, it's working, you're good, God's glory now. Hold up, wait a minute, you already know God got control of your story.
In the pain, sunshine in the rain. Hold out my name. It's gonna be all that I've been through. Thought that I was through, but I know it's true.
Father, I repent, haven't been perfect, made a few mistakes, none of it was worth it. Gotta obey, narrow is the way, but there's a thin line between black, white, and gray. Every cloud has a silver line, see the sun rays. It's all because of grace that I've seen better days. What's wrong with doing right? Why are we so afraid to do the right thing and try to stay safe? No.
In the pain, sunshine in the rain. Hold out my name. It's gonna be all that I've been through. Thought that I was through, but I know it's true.
Hold your head up high, it's gonna be alright. Hold your head up high, it's gonna be alright. Hold your head up high, It's gonna be alright. Hold your head up high. It's gonna be alright. Heartache and the pain, sunshine and the rain. You called out my name. It's gonna be all that I've been through. Thought that I was through, but I know it's true. Heartache and the pain, sunshine and the rain. You called out my name. It's gonna be all that I've been through. Thought that I was through, but I know it's true. It's gonna be alright.
Hey.
It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright.
Yo, guys. Oh, in a few months' time, we're back in the studio, getting renovated right now. Yeah. I'm gonna have a laugh at the end there still, you know what I mean? So, have to laugh at things. You have to laugh at flights sometimes anyway, so yeah. But this is Roger Moore, and if you need to actually celebrate the gospel music of Black Origin, and one I'm going to talk about today is about a youth called Mizzy, and I just want to give some context to it. Now, he's been all over social media right now. He went, you know, there was a bit of a trend started. I'm not saying by himself, but he took it. You know, there's a lot of pranksting that goes on online, and let's be real, there's a pranksting culture. It's been around for a while. I remember back in You've Been Tango days, but in social media, what's happened is that a lot of young people do set up things like even fights, different things like craziness they're doing on just to get social media status, you know, and whatsoever. And this one you they pick on the little youth there still, yeah, Mizzy. Now, little black youth, his name's Bakari, and Bakari, I'm sure. No, I don't think that's Nigerian. But anyway, I'm sure Bakari. He could be, yeah. I'm sure, yeah, he is Nigerian, I believe. People are like, what's the point of that? It's just, I'm Jamaican Kitchen descent, so what's the problem saying it? Anyway, so he's you know, you're thinking that, you know, he's been kind of, you know, he walked into someone's house, you know, randomly. Now, I wouldn't advise a young black man just to walk into some upper class family's yard and just chill out there when they got children there. Like, really? Like, yo, young children and stuff. So he did a prank, and apparently he did apologize to the person afterwards. But obviously he got picked up by Piers Morgan, and Piers Morgan challenged him as he had to deal with a quick court order thing with 350 quid and been told, slapped on the wrist, and, you know, don't do that again or whatsoever. So, in the meantime, you know, to be honest, you know, the way he came across on the interview with Piers Morgan was just of some absolutely, after calling him a fool, he was embarrassing. He raised up the issue with blackness and being picked as black. I don't even bring a raise it, because, you know, when you right, so when you do wrong, guys, you know, I'm gonna highlight this problem. When you raise up the black card and you do something wrong, don't, because it belittles the cases where it's been exploited for somebody to face misjustice. So when you go and do something wrong and you raise the black card because you've been treated a bit more worse after you feel I feel that's lame and that shouldn't be done. Wherever you feel like you got a percentage to say, a percentage opportunity to say, oh, but this is what he said, and, you know, this is why I believe I've been treated bad. But anyway, take that aside. But anyway, Mizzy now, he absolutely full. You should check out the Piers Morgan interview. It's absolutely crazy. And obviously they had a conversation afterwards with some experts about him. People concerned about his parents and his family. Me personally, I said to my friends, if that was your nephew, if that was your son, yo, brethren, he's not even going in for the second round. He's done. His phone broke. Everything done. They wouldn't even bother even think about it. So we're thinking as a parental perspective how we would deal with it. You know, his dance will be done. You know, me for father, because me personally doing it, I can imagine trying that with my parents. That ain't gonna happen anyway. Still, you know, and by the time you pass the parcel with all the uncles, you'll be done. So guys, you know, it's just Forget about it. It's not done. So for us, as especially as a black community, going, how on earth these kids not being told off by their parents? So there's a lady there kind of saying, yo, this looks bad for the parenting. He's 18. He emphasizes 18 and he can do what he wants to do. He's not no slight on his parents. He's his own person. And sometimes what you have to realize is that, you know, we have to bring up our children a certain way, because if we don't bring them up in a way where they have to realize they're representing to the day they die their family name, yeah. We don't walk around with that pressure. You know, my parents, you know, my dad said, you know, when you're out on the street, you're not only representing yourself, you're representing me, your mother, and your family name. Have pride in yourself, be pride in your skin. You has no response, you know me, for me, no pride in his family name. So he's doing all this anyway. So, you know, so I'm like going, really, dude? Like, you know, but then some other guy said, oh, we can't put these boys in prison. And so what are you going to do? Where you? Oh, we in Norway. We've seen how they don't put people in prison. Yeah. We get it. You know what I'm saying? You know, we get it. But it's not going to be that way. When I believe there's got to be some sort of punishment. You can't be going in that, because, you know, if you did it in America, the Americans are going, hold a second, you walk in my house like that, I'm going to shoot you down straight away. So you know, so it's a bad example. What Mizzy did say. But he did apologize for that particular case because he felt bad. But he's been doing a load of pranks thing, and I would advise people to stop this prank thing about. It's not nice. Some that, you know what, guys? You know, I do go online, you see these little pranks and things. You watch a couple of them and thinking, yeah, but it's, you know, imagine a person's heart, man. You don't know who you're ramping with. But listen, let's have a look at his apology that's come up there. Let's have a bit of a critique of it. Yeah, let's bring this up. Okay. Let's put this up. Let me refresh this. Brilliant. Let's give this. Ooh. Oh, there's me doing it, and it's got no.
Well, this your boy Mizzy, and I have something to say. You may know me as the TikTok terror from the Piers Morgan show. You may know me from as this menace on the news articles. They've just been painting me out as this bad guy. But I want you guys to know that I'm actually not this bad guy. Mizzy and Bakari are two different people, isn't it? Bakari is the mastermind behind Mizzy.
How on earth do people think they can drop a Spider-Man flex? Oh, that's that persona, and this is my persona. I hate when people do that. It's thinking you can have alter egos. Like, this world is gonna allow you to have alter egos. Oh, don't watch what I do online because that's my alter ego. Really, dude? But you're not ramping around with people's other alter egos. Just want to put it out there. Yeah, I wasn't impressed with that part.
And I know Mizzy has made some harsh decisions and harsh pranks. Like, not all my pranks are bad. Like, the media choose.
Is this the Sasha Fierce generation where you're like, it's Sasha Fierce? I don't know what she does on stage and I don't know. Listen, guys, what man's talking like, say, man's possessed when he's doing Mizzy and he has no control over it, and he's talking about why you thinks that Mizzy would do that. Like, bro, why is man practicing dual personality right in front of your face? Man's looking to get after this man. He's looking to be put in a mental home. And a real talk, you got to be careful with them talk there.
Picks and chooses what pranks they want to put out there for people to have their own opinion on, and that's why all of this controversy started. That one video, I regret that video. I don't really have regrets in my life. I live life in the moment. But that video should have never been posted or even done in the first place. Innit? Like, kids in the yard, whatnot, whatever.
I have no regrets, but I have to go back and apologize to somebody because I live in the moment. Take note, people. You need to understand. You have to be aware of whatever you do have repercussions. Yeah, and if he didn't have no regret, he didn't care about things or whatsoever, he lives by the moment, he wouldn't go back and apologize to the woman. So again, you're just trying to sound good. You sound dumb.
But just the stress on the family and the cause of the video going so viral was not good. Like, I basically gained count from a stupid thing, innit?
He's already said he was. So now he said he did a stupid thing and he's embarrassed his family. My goodness, like, he must have been pastor. They must have threatened. He probably had phone calls from all around the world going, ooh, yo, ready to disown this youth. You know what I mean? Because to be honest, he is an embarrassment to his family because people have questioned his mom. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a nice place to be, mom. You know what I mean? For the mom to be questioned when their son's operating like this, but he's almost coming like, oh, well, you know what I mean? I'm a old man, I'm 18. Yo, things reflect upon your family when you're 55. You got big man like me, my age, still have to show respect to the family and to the mother and father. That's how we roll.
And now that I have this platform and all eyes on me, I'm trying to do right now. And I'm trying to help all the young people, and I'm trying to help everybody, yeah? This is Bakari speaking, not even Mizzy. We need to...
So basically, he's trying to turn his wrong into right. So he is saying now built up a platform by abusing people, by about shocking people and prankstering of people to build up my success. Now I'm gonna justify that buildness and to do something good with it, because now I have a platform built on a nasty thing. So that's a great example for the next generation coming back. That sounds a bit like United States. Oh, we've just taken and genocide the Europeans that's over there now. Oh, we just take over the land and we just take it over, and we're using it for the greater good of the world by going around and doing pure madness around the world anyway. So yeah, but we've only taken this land from a set of people that we never even allowed us to, you know. But anyway, went too deep with that one.
Differentiate the two people. Like, Mizzy's still going to be in effect in some sort of way, shape and form, like with the Twitch streams and the IRL and just doing different types of content, but I'm going to try to be giving back to the people, innit? I've been in talks with the Tate brothers. Tristan reached out to me. He said he wants to help me lead a better light for the young people, because I can be an advocate for so much different.
So God steady. Yo, so he's looking to be a leading light for the young people. If this guy is going to turn it around and be a leading light to the young people, it's crazy. Basically, they want to utilize his fellowship for somebody else to get in. So another person who hasn't got a great reputation, which is the Tate brothers, who had just come out of prison, whether you come out of prison or not, but before they went to prison, they was known for the toxic masculinity, teaching people how to be pimps, basically online pimps, do training courses in that. So they're not the greatest guy, but take away the toxic masculinity, but that's a whole other subject in itself, because I do believe that men have gone down in strength because of the come against toxic masculinity, but that's a whole other subject. But two man them just come out of prison is gonna go is gonna mentor this youth after he's just come out and a little bit of slap of the wrist with the police. Listen, guys, a bad combination. And guys, absolutely disgusted and disgraced. But let's see if there's any left.
Things. I'm a young black male that's been on Piers Morgan's show. Regardless of however the interview went, I still feel like I held myself down. So obviously,
Sorry, you had yourself like an absolute fool on his show. And as a young black male, mate, yo, I'll be honest with you, you know, my personal opinion, it doesn't affect you because you got more followers than me anyway, you know, so you might not be bothered about it, uncle like me, but you know what, still, you're trying to give a positive viewpoint of young black men, you are not what I would call that, for real.
Tristan and Andrew have been in talks and they want to support me, and I'm seeing it like it's all genuine, and we need to make things go further than where it is, because I have the power now, and whatever I do can make me go up. I can be it's like a hero arc, where I can be the hero or I can be the villain. I can continue being the villain, because right now I am a villain. So you guys need to understand that this is real talks right now, and we're gonna make a big move. And the We Outside movement, like I've been saying, this movement and the plans, the We Outside movement is real, bro. We Outside, it goes deeper than just saying we outside. It's being one with yourself and letting no one tell you otherwise. But yeah, you man are.
Yo, so let no one tell you anything still, yeah? Is that the way forward for everybody now? And just moving like this, you know, for me, I believe in reasoning. I believe in talking, and, you know, by the sounds of this kid, man, he's looking to be a hero, being a hero the way he's been, and, you know, what been taught by the Tate brothers. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I'm for or against the Tates. I don't watch them enough, but when they chat, you know what I mean, they do spit out bars of truth, but they like getting very messy at times. But not impressed, guys. Mizzy, you know, if he's gonna be up there being the pin-up boy for young black men, I'm concerned. He's the same age as my youngest, and I'm like, yo, if my youngest was doing that, I'd be like, and he's gonna go. Within 2 weeks, he's gonna be out there. Let's go to the Apostle Paul. Let me just go into the Apostle Paul. Listen, when he was there murdering Christians, he couldn't just go back on the streets and start preaching preaching for Christ. Man had to do some time and some education. Still, he had to do some study. You know what I'm saying, and get himself ready before he went out and started preaching, doing the amazing ministries that he did do. So, guys, concerning, absolute concerning. But listen. This is why Jonathan Xtra celebrating gospel music of black origin, and this is how we do it.
It's gonna be alright. Hey, 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 alright. It's gonna be alright. Hey, alright. Hey, hey, it's gonna be alright.
We got to the front, but we used to be last. Keep going, I can never relax. Broke boys, remember we was down bad. Started from the bottom, now I'm thumbing through cash. Everything he doing, working out for my good. Everything he doing, working out for my good. Everything he doing, working out for my good. Life been bad, but my God still good. Keep shooting, but I'm bulletproof. This a different type of lens that I'm looking through. Yeah, closer to the end, gotta see it through. They gon' open up the fence, let him out the zoo. They go big things popping, I seen lost then profit. God came through, mopping, I had big stains. Had the ball, then I dropped the guy called. I got options, narrow road, that's the only time I switch lane. Let's go, hope you know your wins. Outweighing your losses in the end. Long as you don't break, you can bend. You ain't even see it, but the faith, the evidence. They won't understand, but to you it made sense. Man, stay home. Know it's worth it, even if it's gonna take long. He was working when I thought that I was here long. Watch the blessings start to trickle. I got dipped in the water, the waves start to ripple. We got to the front, but we used to be last. Keep going, I can never relax. Broke boys, remember we was down bad. Started from the bottom, now I'm thumbing through cash. Everything he doing, working out for my good. Everything he doing, working out for my good. Everything he doing, working out for my good. Life been bad, but my God still good.
Okay, God still good. Get it how you live it, but don't get misunderstood. I'ma live it with us, cause it got me out the mud. Sit back, relax, I be covered in the blood. Hey, you can never not be on my grind, it's my season. Just last month I had to face my demons. Thumbing through the cash, you can call me a deacon. And turn it all around quick, fast in the weekend. Remember I was down bad, faith I couldn't find that. Went to a bottle on a female for a nightcap, but grace came and found me. Paid for the bounty, headed to the top, but I was made in a valley. On my way to hell, but God snatched me up. Devil thinking him, but I'm calling bluff. Yeah, late in the midnight, I know that I'm sure that this life can get bad, but my God always good. Feel me?
We got to the front, but we used to be last. Keep going, I can never relax. Broke boys, remember we was down bad. Started from the bottom, now I'm thumbing through cash. Everything he doing, working out for my good. Everything he doing, working out for my good. Everything he doing, working out for my good. Life been bad, but my God still good.
Loving the samples there still anyway, so yo, hey, club. I play this back to I play this every week so far since I got it, you know. I know business. Escapism, whatever you want to call it. Big tune this.
Please don't mind my pivot. Time to let him steer it. Got his will out in my lyrics. Bro, it's on, set it's on. I've been privileged to visit places, no need for specifics. I'm done, ain't with it, miss it. Take me home, take me home. Let me sit there at the feet of the one who did defeat. Infantry's are enemies. Feel like dominoes, dominoes. Flood him till he's beat. But he made rivers retreat. He stood back up on his feet a long time ago, time ago. I know with so many places people really wanna be. I know with some dope locations people really wanna see. But the only place I ever really need in front of me is that ugly wood is beautiful if you look underneath. Big steppers, big set rappers. Still got a bow to the one who pulled levers. All the mess we made is giant, but it can't mess up. Up to when my sin got severed. Well, I let my flow and my goal lose my hold, and I gave up all control. Left it at the cross. If you looking for my shame and my gain and my stains, you'll find none of it remains. Left it at the cross. 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 my game and my sayings, you'll find none of it remains. When people wanna win, they think about ballin' with they friends. Hit the dealership, get whips, go back and do it all again. Hit the jewelry store and cop something that costs 110. Hit the club and throw some ones and chicks that dance for other men. That is not my motto, brother. Good as hitting lotto, swerving with some pressing throttles just to find out that it's hollow. Pulling baddies who got bodies if they probably don't tomorrow. Your spirit get neglected, your corruption getting coddled. Follow me down this road, I got to see. Sacrifice that got me free. Pay for my hypocrisy. All this shit inside of me. He ain't charge a dollar fee, huh? In reality, what win is better than this immortality? Got wins on the way, with my friends on the way. I got trouble stacked in heaven with my ends gone away. I'm delighted that was mercy can't descend. Gone astray, feeling dirty, got a stench. Get it reinstalled away at the cross. Well, I let my flow and my goal, lose my hold, and I gave up all control, left it at the cross. If you looking for my shame and my gain and my stains, you'll find none of it remains, left it at the cross. Left from at the cross, left it at the cross, left from at the cross. If you looking for my shame and my gain and my stains, you'll find none of it remains at the cross.
At the cross.
At the cross. Listen, this is Roger Moore and Fankaty. Xtra celebrity gospel music like origin, and what I'm gonna chat about right now, still, yeah, this is on the little snippets I'll kind of doing little things I see what's going on. But I'm going to have a look at this article. Let's bring this up. And now, guys, you know, we were in when it came to Vinny Jr. the other day. Well, again, this is not me being, you know, I really want to kind of not forget that the UK's got its own issues to deal with, and I think that too often, I think the UK always comes across like, say, Spain's 20 years behind us and we are perfect. And I think we just need to remind and humble ourselves that we're far from perfect, that we're nowhere near it, nowhere near where we should be. We are better, but it doesn't mean you're where it should be at all. When is the acceptable amount of racism? So once again, this is nothing new. This happened in England when England got knocked out in penalties I think it's 2 years ago against lost the final. Again, guys, a black footballer. Whenever we see a black footballer come to take a penalty. Now this is the player finals, Coventry. I went to uni at Coventry. Coventry is a multicultural city, trust me. So it's no reflection on where the city's at, you know what I mean, as a culture. But it also says that, you know, Fankaty Dabo missed a crucial penalty. I think he's the only person who missed it, man. And the way that it's described it, abhorrent racist abuse. They can't even use big word like that. Not good, guys. Not good. Not good at all. Dabo is one of 7 players to be released by Coventry at the end of the season. So he's been released, but at the same time, he's been absolutely abused. Coventry City, you know what I mean? Obviously, they condemned the abuse the young man has got, and not good, guys. Not good at all. Not good at all. And how can I say it? You know, Coventry is talking about, it's sicker than sad, and about the racism whatsoever that's going on there. What I would say to people in the UK, we're far from at a place, because as black people we are facing this abuse online. People says, don't worry about these guys, don't worry about it, it's keyboard warriors. Sorry, keyboard warriors, from the contents of their heart, it's coming out. Can't say you stupid fool. You have to say you stupid, end this, you go back home. All these monkeys talk and all this business that they're going through, they are doing it to players in the UK. What culture are we really setting up for this? And we haven't addressed our racism. So guys, so what I will say is that we need to really look at ourselves in the UK and really let's not just look at everybody else and really look at what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? So for me, let's do this, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's improve, let's be better. But what we want to do in Infinite Extra is not to forget these lesser known footballers and the abuse that they're getting just because they're not Vinny Jr. but have an international platform. These guys are they're small footballers, but footballers doing really well for themselves, you know, the professional footballers. But they're out of contract now, and he's just being abused. And how does that make him feel? How does it make his confidence feel? He's already going to be out of contract, and now it's a rough one, man. It's a rough one. But listen, big up to my bro, and you know, and pick up yourself, man. Pick up yourself, brother.
Big set rippers, still got a bow to the one who pulled levers. All the mess we made is giant, but it can't mess up. Up to what my sin got severed. Well, I let my flow and my goal, lose my hold, and I gave up all control, left it at the cross. If you looking for my shame and my gain and my stains, you'll find none of it remains, left it at the cross. Left it at the cross. Left it at the cross. Left it at the cross.
Fingerprints of God all over my life. I'm protected in his hands. I can't leave it up to chance. That's for dice. I'm a child of the king. I know my rights. Won't accept nobody telling me prove my worth. They must be blinded by the light. Know the savior, so my days are full of purpose. I'm renewed like the eagles. I got freedom, so I ain't jailing hurts. Boy, the way too big. I can't even metaverse. We gon' take it all the way and watch his glory make his way around the earth. Like, ooh, ooh, boy, I mean it. I talk about God and how he work because I seen it. You out here rapping lies, please don't hit my DM. Yeah, they could never take my joy, it's been completed. It be like, ooh, ooh, boy, I mean it. I talk about God and how he work because I seen it. You out here rapping lies, please don't hit my DM. Yeah, they could never take my joy, it's been completed.
They can't never stop the plan when it's co-signed in advance. I'm here, spread the message of Christ, so it's in his hands. I'm a rising, that's regardless, reaping peace, this is a harvest. I'm cautious of what I fall and I follow his will through darkness, cause he's always been the light that's on my path. I let him know, let them demons try to play with me. My spirit trained to go, I'm off the flow, pick up my cross, I'm repping Christ, they better know. I gotta fill my mind with truth because the false can overflow. I'm winning that hope.
Ooh, boy, I mean it. I talk about God and how he work because I seen it. You out here rapping lies, please don't hit my DM. Yeah, they could never take my joy, it's been completed. It be like, ooh, ooh, boy, I mean it. I talk about God and how he work because I seen it. You out here rapping lies, please don't hit my DM. Yeah, they could never take my joy, it's been completed.
Yeah, I'm talking like Jesus is dead. Only speaking me when it's supreme. I see what it is. I either fall or I get better. By God, I'ma win. Spoke against the evil every season. It's knocking again. Meant my every word. I stuck to the curb. I wanted it first. I was hanging in the street, but now I'm in the word. I meant it when I say that I had to pray for him. Called on the Lord to make a way for him. Hope that was the case for him.
Ooh, ooh, boy, I mean it. I talk about God and how he work because I seen it. You out here rapping lies, please don't hit my DM. Yeah, they could never take my joy, it's been completed. It be like, ooh, ooh, boy, I mean it. I talk about God and how he work because I seen it. You out here rapping lies, please don't hit my DM. Yeah, they could never take my joy, it's been completed.
Yeah, I mean it. Yo, this is what it is, man. Mean it. What you mean? Trust me, a vibe track is the absolute vibe. This is Roger here on Infinite Extra, celebrating gospel music of Black Origin. Let's set this off. Okay, guys. So, right, just as I set the vibe up anyway, so behind this. Right, so, you know, this, I'm recording this before the Apple WW first proper Apple presentation of the year. Obviously it's based on a software, but there's all going to be hopefully hardware things being blessed. But so what I want to do is just give some hints of what I've been hearing out and see, keep my ear to the ground. What I want to do is what things I'm expecting, what things I'm hoping, and let's see if Apple kind of responds to me. You're joking, and responding to me. But I'll put my hopes out there and flip right out. So we're going to look at their website and see what I want to get updated. Okay, cool. Right, so let's have a little bit of Apple review. So I've gone into the Mac, the computer section anyway. Still, yeah, out here. So as you can see, right. So you got the Mac stuff going on. So MacBook Air M1 chip. They need to just bin that now and move on with the M2. Even though the there's not much. The M2's improvement, but not as vast as what the M1 was before, but it's still a vast improvement compared to, I think it's at least 15% to 20% better in terms of speed and stuff. But certain functionality, it's the same as the M1 MacBook Air. That is absolute monster of a game changer of a laptop. A lot of creatives, entry-level creatives function with the MacBook Air, and you know what, it is a bit of a monster there out there anyway. So yeah, you got the MacBook Air chip. Now what's happening with this model, which I believe which is going to be happening, the M2 chip, they're going to be bringing out a 15-inch version. The hints are out there, so we're excited about that anyway. Still, yeah, that'd be good for big screens. Some people like big screens. Me personally, I prefer compact screens. That's just me anyway. I like the compact screens because it's about movability and flexibility when you're moving around. You've got MacBook Pro. There's not much you can do. It's been upgraded to the M2 chip phase. And what's been happening about the M3 chip, we hope to come out this year, but they've been having problems in production. What you expect anyway. And yeah, so M3 chips ain't coming out to next year. The big talk is there's nobody really talking about M3 chips for this year. So Mac Pro 13-inch, you know, let me just quickly check this. Yeah, it's got the M2 chip in there, so that's nice. The M2 chip, I got a MacBook Pro myself, a 14-inch, and I love the way it's built. I love it, fantastic. For me, Mac has kind of overcomplicated this arena with the laptops, but that's just me. iMac 24-inch, yeah, looking kind of cool. It needs to upgrade from the M1 M2 chip, but I think the hints are, I'm not too fussed. I think the iMac personally is a waste. I've got it. To be honest, guys, I've had an iMac before, but once you had it over 2 years, you go to upgrade it, you just done, absolutely done out here. I didn't really like it when I had it because it's limited, and it's just limited. I didn't like it. But for ones who do like it, the iMac, yeah, I think they're talking about that might come through with its refresh of the M3. But the thing is, apparently there's a load of M2 chips sitting around, so maybe it will get an M2 chip upgrade. We don't know, but we'll see. Are they going to bring out a Pro version of it? I don't know. Mac Mini, yeah, the Mac Mini is kind of cool, doing its thing. M2 version is absolutely excellent. Tempted to get it, but not yet. But I don't know what's going on. I would rather wait. Even though the M2 Pro, I know DJ Marks is locking that off anyway, so yeah, I want to wait for the upgrade of the the Mac Studio. That's what I'd rather be there anyway. So when it comes to displays, there's nothing that can happen with that. Mac Pro, they're stuck, man. This new chip is a problem. Not about having the M2 Extreme chip, but it's just a major problem. There's a technicality issue that even when they brought out the Ultra, when you bring out the Pro, which is 2 times the M2 chip, and when you get the Max, which is 4 times the chip, whether it's the M1 or M2, when you go to Ultra, which is 8 times the chip, what you're thinking is you expect it to be 8 times better, but I think there's some speed issues which doesn't allow it to be 8 times better in certain aspects. So you only end up being about 6 times better, which you're not really paying for that 6 times. You want 8 times better because that's why you got it. You got into the Ultra. So yeah, so Mac Pro, we don't know. I don't know if they're gonna scare us with that anyway. So yeah, but that's where I'm at with these guys. Yeah, iPads. Let's have a look at iPads. Sorry, they just launched out about the Final Cut, which was really cool. iPad Pro. Yeah, that's great. I actually think in this iPad field, there's the general iPads. They release out certain iPads. Let's have a look here. So you got these iPads here. Yeah, the iPad Pro. I think you just wait for the M3 chip to come out. Then I'll get it. and really just look to really go a number. If you have to wait to 2024, guttingly that may seem, you have to wait to that anyway. So yeah, come out with a real pro version. iPad Air. There are talks that they're looking at. It'd be interesting to have an M2 version of that coming out, because again, where we're going to use all these M2 chips. iPad, sit down. This is what I'm saying to an iPad 9th generation. Just get rid of the 9th generation ones. Just get rid of the 9th generation. iPad mini now. You put an M2 chip in that. Why just get in that with me before the week's over? You can have it in the same body. I don't business the same screen. I don't business. If I could get M2 power in that little thing. Yo, Apple, it's on. Absolute on, you know. I think of that form factor, I absolutely love. I can't wait for that to be sorted. I've always liked that. I never had one, but yeah. That's kind of needed. As you can see, it's got we're talking about the different chips out there. The M2, yeah. Bring it. Let's get some more M2 chips into the iPad life anyway. So that's just me calling. I'm not gonna deal with the iPhone because iPhone. Watch now. The Pride versions out there. Ultra. Watch wise. How do we look at this? There's not much they can do. I can't see them bringing out the Ultra 2 so quickly. I think I'm looking for Ultra 2 next year. I want to, guys, the only time I think I would upgrade is if they start to look to measure sugar or BMI. Yeah, in your body. If you're measuring BMI, oh my days, I'm on that straight away, Apple. I know you can already do that with this Samsung watch. So let's see if they bring that sensor to the 4 right now. And that'll be helping me my fitness journey, my monitoring my body motion and all that business. You know what I mean? So that's me already all there and helping out there. So for me, Apple Ultra, fantastic. Let's see what they're gonna do with Series 9. But I know the operating systems are all being upgraded, vastly being major big things out there that's happening. I heard as well, iPods are bringing out some new iPods out there. TV, is there ever going to be a hint of improving the TV options? Let's see if it's got some TV, got the fitness apps going on there. It's not talking about much there. But ultimately for me, when it comes to the TV, Apple TV element, I'm like, when you're going to turn it into a gaming console, you know what I mean? Now that'll be the one. You know what I mean? You're almost there. You are almost there. So let's see what's going on. But going back to it, that's the main thing, overall when it comes to this event. I'm just giving you what my heart desires is WDC kind of thing going on there. WWDC, 23. The main thing is going to be this goggle thing they're going to be dropping off, this VR headset. People are talking about it's going to be about $3,000 US, basically £3,000, if not higher. Thanks to the exchange rate, we just done out here. But just economy and all that business. But listen, amazing. Looking forward to this device. Looking forward to what this device. Imagine put it on there. But if you see Roger with that, Roger got money. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how I will be able to walk in the house with that £3,000 pair of goggles, yeah, and just sitting there ignoring everyone. Listen, that's bachelor life, man. You know what I mean? Just sit down there, let's go. Always wait for version 2, 3, you know what I mean? But listen, that'll be exciting. So let's watch our space, and I will respond to WWDC on the 5th of June, 6 p.m. 5th of June, 6 p.m. Yeah, let's get out there, man, guys. Let's get out here still, yeah. So this is Roger here. Celebrating gospel music of Black Origin.
I don't really care, take it all away. 100,000 times you've been more than faithful. If money's all I got, then it's all in vain. Any given day, I just wanna praise you. Don't misunderstand why I raise my hands. Every circumstance, cause what you will never lose. Got me casting all my cares, hanging out the window like yeah. Cause your love so deep, running over. Make it hard for me to keep my composure. Feeling so wild and free, yeah. prayed for that. Open my phone and scroll, I'm seeing the world, the struggles I know. I counted on God to carry the load. Said rain in my spirit, I'm ready to grow. And now I'm here, showing the world and my peers what happens when God appears. I promise the Lord is near.
I just wanna praise you. Don't misunderstand why I raise my hands. Every circumstance, cause with you I'll never lose. That got me casting all my cares, hanging out the window like yeah. Cause your love so deep, running over. Make it hard for me to keep my composure. Feeling so wild and free, yeah. I'll be loud and proud, no matter who's around. Cause you're so alive in me, yeah. All your blessings keep me running over. All the time, my God is good all the time, yeah.
And all he has done for me, my soul cries out, hallelujah.
And he try to say lies.
Everyone think they hot until you put the fire to them. Came out my mama and I was covered in lighter fluid. Think I could walk on water since I saw Messiah do it. Thank God I walked on water, it must be the line of Judah. I think you wash your hands if you really saw Pilate do it. I know depression feel like Goliath when fighting through it. I might have blew my mind if I didn't title what I was doing. I saw the fire column in the sky and I'm flying to it. Everybody think they hot till the fire comes. You not a gremlin cause you could order a higher gun. If you offended and grab a sword then you'll die from one. Don't get it twisted, you just a wick to the wicked. Everyone think they hot until you put the fire to them. Came out my mama and I was covered in lighter fluid. Think I could walk on water since I saw Messiah do it. Thank God I walked on water, it must be the line of Judah. I suffered lots of the pain, I was like a moth to the flame. I thought I might feel accomplished if I just caught me a chain. If not then call me a dame, if not then pop up with fame. Get props and probably out rap you, walk off and call you a lame. That was my passion. You saw the movie Crash, it's a fact, I was crashing. Daddy was a dragon, mama semi-automatic. Let the captain lit the flame just like a candle. Like if Lazarus was turned into the ashes on the mantle. Yeah. Everybody think they hot till the fire come. The spirit inside of me gave me fuel for the fire tongues. He took my piety and replaced it with quiet love. I was an enemy, now Messiah, a friend of me. Everyone think they hot until you put the fire to them. Came out my mama and I was covered in lighter fluid. Think I could walk on water since I saw Messiah do it. Thank God I walked on water, it must be the Lion of Judah.
Mercy, know it so well. Could've wrote this from a cold cell. Now I'm praying on the floor of my hotel. Riding on the devil, taking no L's. They said don't do it cause it won't sell. Now look, we ain't taking no L's. God say gold and it won't fail. Now look, we ain't taking no L's. What did you think? I run dry when my supply is the king. I run high, deny and sign with the beast. I wouldn't ride or die for what I believe. Please, you might could try me and see what you think I'd like for 500 G's. When I could get by and still I provide for my seed. Never having to feed yours when mine wouldn't eat. Real one, play it for a hater. All day, rub it in their face like makeup. Hit the block with the rock like a layup. Ever since no hate dropped the stock being well. I never gotta sell out. Trust God, you ain't gotta go the hell route. Everybody with the bag and you just might get it. But it's God over money and you just might miss it. Let's go. Mercy, know it so well. Could've wrote this from a cold cell. Now I'm praying on the floor of my hotel. Riding on the devil, taking no L's. They said don't do it cause it won't sell. Now look, we ain't taking no L's. God say gold and it won't fail. Now look, we ain't taking no L's.
GOM and we glow timing. Going way up like gas prices under Joe Biden. I got God in my soul climbing. If the devil gon' run up on me, I'ma clothesline him. Clutch moments and I don't choke. Yeah, I ain't taking no L's like I don't smoke. Whoa, doing bangers for the lost souls. I keep going like the preacher said he finished, but he won't close. Told him I ain't taking no L's. Holy Spirit knocking repeatedly, ringing bells. I was running from him, I wasn't afraid of hell. Now we laying hands on the managers at hotels. The Holy Spirit just fails. Shit, this wrong word, that's a knee slapper. Lie on me again, you a recapper. Stick to the vine, I'm a tree sapper. Stay on my lane like a ski habit.
Mercy, know it so well. Could've wrote this from a cold cell. Now I'm praying on the floor of my hotel. Riding on the devil, taking no L's. They said don't do it cause it won't sell. Now look, we ain't taking no L's. God say go, then it won't fail. Now look, we ain't taking no L's.
God over money, God over money, God over money, God over money, God over cash, God over plans, God over money, God over money. It ain't hard, all you gotta do is trust God. It ain't hard, all you gotta do is trust God. It ain't hard, all you gotta do is trust God. It ain't hard, all you gotta do is trust God. Another level, we gon' ride on the devil. What? Another level, we gon' ride on the devil now. Another level, we gon' ride on the devil. Let's go. Another level, we gon' ride on the devil. Oh, we go to work, we go to work, we go to work, we go to work now. We go to work, we go to work, we go to work. God over money now. Step right up, step right up. New Lolly, Christian Lane. And you know when John Keith and Mike LV step up in the spot, you better watch your mouth and watch your tone, you heard?
Don't stop me, better make you confirms like copy. I'm cocky, I'ma shoot all my shots like a Tommy. I'm sorry, I'm messy, I'm good, I'm jolly. Jump over that op, no ollie. I'ma stick to my pop, no lolly. We mocking all the rappers that you put in your top 10. No knocking, we just break down the door, just walking. You already know who we represent. Anyone else is irrelevant. No matter, man, what you be struggling with, you can make God your supplement. Still live a life that's gnarly. Live to the extremes like Hardy. Try to be the best, that's hardly. God is the one who drops this hardly. God had my back, he saved me. Or down quarterback like Brady. Can I make one wish, just maybe? Couple K's and a God-fearing lady. Don't stop me, better make two confirms like copy. I'm cocky, I'ma shoot all my shots like a Tommy. I'm sorry, I'm messy, I'm good, I'm jolly. Jump over that op, no ollie. I'ma stick to my pop, no lolly.
Yeah, what's bragging? Gotta pick up the pace, y'all slacking. Never get on my face, no chatting. Tryna slide through, catch me lacking. I'm gonna tap out, guys, just tapping. I don't tap dance, I'm too advanced. Y'all still stone age like Bam Bam. Hopping in your old ways like a flashback. Going OT, I'm sitting in my bag. Little OP, no over your mans. Don't OD on all that I had. It's all that I. Little old me is still in God's hands. I'm in the Ephesians, shooting the demons. We getting started. Only the decent, getting the egregious, boy. Printing the allegiance, boy. Only the Jesus, boy. Still in my season, boy. I walk like a deacon, boy. Hey, watch how you speaking, boy. Cause it can get bad.
Don't stop me, better make two confirms like copy. I'm cocky, I'ma shoot all my shots like a Tommy. I'm sorry, I'm messy, I'm good, I'm jolly. Jump over that op, no ollie. I'ma stick to my pop, no lolly.
Motion, 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 motion. One step at a time, going through it all. Seek you will find when it forward motion.
I'm just enjoying the vibes, just playing back to back to back to back to back with no chat. You get this though, yeah.
One step at a time, going through it all.
Forward motion. Another tune I've been playing North still. It is KNG.
Solo, writing verses, not knowing where to begin with. Sitting beside myself without a thing to pretend with. To get my ears rinsed clear. When I'm emerging from my home, you know exactly who I live with. Felt compelled to let them know that eternity is endless. Snapshots we see now are thumbnails and brief glimpses. Estranged from God, far off the mark is what sin is. Born with the credit card with no means for delinquent expenses.
Motion, 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 motion. One step at a time, going through it all. Seek you will find when it forward motion, forward motion.
Yeah, guys, this is Roger here. Fankaty Xtra celebrating gospel music black. Our channel's coming to close my show today. Today's show, we touch baking with that Mizzy youth, just making a mess out of the place. A bad example. Now the Tates are going to be taking over him. Oh my goodness sake, what's going to be happening next anyway? So yeah, also gave my wishes to Apple. What I would like to see upgraded, what things I've been influenced by what's been said out there. But we got some big announcements from Apple coming out soon. So I gave my heart about that anyway. Still, yeah. And also, you know, racism is not going away, guys. You know, for now, and we're not accepting it. And the Coventry footballer that got abused. Yo, we got you back, bro. We got you back. Pray for you, man. Listen, it's Roger and Fankaty Xtra celebrating gospel music black. Our channel. This is how we do it, playing the freshest track out there because I'm the Fresh Prince of Fankaty Xtra. This is how we do it, man.
Suckers really fake like they cut from the same cloth. I was shot and left for dead and walked it off like a boss. Under the blood of Jesus, recovered from every loss. Won't complain about the price, I know exactly what it costs. Safety, I'm flipping off, my shots I'm getting out. Hitting every sucker, lost in the sauce. Your mind's out, you're off, your mind lost, you're lost, your mind's out. Trying to show you how to escape the matrix and sign off. Looked at my watch and looked at the world of times off. Why the devil tell them pump up the party, the signs off. Leading the blind off, leaving their minds out. Preservation of a whole generation is dying out. Village.
One step at a time, going through it all. Seek you will find with it. Forward motion, forward motion, forward motion, forward motion, forward. One step at a time, going through it all. Seek you will find with it. Forward motion, forward motion, forward motion, forward motion, forward. One step at a time, going through it all. Seek you will find with it. Forward motion, forward motion, forward motion, forward motion, forward. One step at a time, going through it all. Seek you will find with it. Forward motion, forward motion, forward motion, forward motion, forward. Motion, 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 motion.
I'ma always tell you something you gotta think about for real. If it's already understood, ain't nothing to speak about for real. I ain't worried about right now, I stay ahead a couple years. I've been rolling with the angels, so my head up in the air, yeah. Mama, yeah, we made it, selling out occasions. Breaking bread with all my friends, you know we live amazing. Betted on a couple fights, I'm probably out in Vegas. Taking care of folks for years, who gon' return the favor? Make my family proud, sugar mama, I can true day. Diamonds on me, high definition, like it's Blu-ray. I don't even need your congratulations or your hoorays. If you keep it solid, we can kick it like I'm Luke Kane. In the presence of the Lord, I'm in heaven for real. And I'm thankful for the loss, it's a lesson for real. And I always got a pass, but God test me for real. I'm embracing every trial, it's a blessing for real, yeah.
Look, means in China, I'm trying to make a deal. IG's trying to turn me to acting, but I gotta keep it real. Getting used to the winning because I love to feel. But it's problems at home, praying for my blood still. Blood veil, if you did me wrong, just know it's love still. Yeah, I know I could be worse, so I know the love real. Too up to be feeling too down. Yeah, it's too up, too down, until I'm deep in the ground. Yeah, thanking God for the man I became. If you quit at your first setback, we was never the same. Yeah. And you ain't gotta explain. God been piecing together all of my fragments of pain. We went from rags to rich, from rapping my circle pull my heart when they solid, we racking up. If they want the top spot, they gotta ask us first. Yeah, Carlton Banks, we just been snapping on them. Yeah, I pin for the struggle, and I pin from within. Got some brothers in jail, so I pin for the pen. I'ma always be round, I ain't Jeremy Lin. I've been blacking out my mentality, matching my skin. Yeah, city inspired from all the things I do. That's why I never listen to her, earnest pure. God been looking out, he got a different view.
Yeah, it causes reactions when the light keep hitting VBS's. You tryna live just how they live and don't know how to level. We tried to make it right, next thing you know he left us. And I'm forever indebted. 1 through 10, you got my mind on 11. You looking down from the heavens, I kept from crying when they said it. Mama calling me random, I'm like, who died? You can tell me. Why this normal? I'm jealous, I read the light me embellish. Yeah. There's too many hours giving details of old. Too many switching, I done witnessed it like Jehovah. Backyard ballin', rocking cradles without a home. My baby watching me, I can see her across the globe. It's Sticky Margiela, I could design you one better. Had to live in the dark, my pockets light as a feather. I come from passion and pain, my jeans is tougher than leather. I made it back, you can tell them, yeah. I can see it in your eyes if you ever killed the vibe. It's a spirit in the air, I think we in the house tonight. I'm a boss, I play it smart, can't get lost alive. Wind up searching for a saint to get the peace of God. And the streets coming around, we inside the church. Rather smell smoking head than inside a hearse. Wartime is body bags every time you turn. You don't got it hurt. Peace.
Last track, it's Hovey right now. In a bit, people. Yo, enjoy the vibe anyway. We're gonna finish after tunes like this.
Say it's holy, can't get this off my lips. You love me with devotion, you don't kid me when I trip. Yeah, I need a sip from the river, just wanna get what you giving. Give me unlimited vision and see through the counterfeit, I want the realest. Where he come from, you can't get that with a PJ. It's so full inside this house, I feel like DJ. I can't fight it, let your light come shine on me, yeah. Ain't no hiding, I'm confiding in your peace, yeah. Carrying buckets of shame. Father, I'm saying your name, but so far from it. Come see the blood in my veins. For me, he bleeding the same. Take this covenant, this is the greatest exchange. At his altar, there's a flame that burns your rubbish. Gave me a cup full of rain. He poured it over every stain until he coming. Glory to the Father. You deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar. Wash away my shame. Glory to the Father. Y'all don't get it, I can't gain a thing if I've already won. Still don't get it, I was full back when my bank account was none. Cause my God the type to leave the 99 to get the one. This is life or death, I ain't making music just for fun. Glory to your name, Father, I pray that your kingdom come. And when Satan's on my heels, I pray it's Nike with the run. Make my heart beat more like Hezekiah, say it and it's done. Breakthrough, Lord Jesus, I need breakthrough. I've been doing things that made the Father have to break you. Living in my shame like the potter didn't shape you. But I know even in the storm, the water didn't wake you. The water didn't wake you. And that cross couldn't break you. Yeah, the darkness couldn't take you. Oh, yeah. Glory to the Father. You deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar. Wash away my shame. Glory to the Father. You deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar. Wash away my shame. Glory to the Father. You deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar. Wash away my shame. Glory to the Father. You deserve the praise.